Shamrock Printing, dedicated to providing high-quality printing and graphic design solutions. Located at 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio. Fast, reliable, and local. Screen printing, graphic design, banners, and so much more. Owner-operators Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer go above and beyond to provide their customers with the best service, knowledge, and professionalism that only a local business can provide. So before you go to that other print shop, go to shamrockprinting.com today, or give them a call, 740-349-2244, or find Shamrock Printing on Facebook, and be sure to tell them that Ant-Man sent you.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
Oh, what a double play!
Let's see it.
That'll be the day.
Kings and world leaders.
I'm gonna sing it. Alright, 'cause I get things cooking. You stare, you
How long your drama?
Don't you dare change that station.
Feel the power.
Ant-Man versus. Starting now.
Familia. It is that time of the week again. I give a shout out to all my lovely sponsors and everybody out there that is tuning in to the show this evening. Thank y'all for coming and putting up with my ass this evening. So, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of music videos, and we got a lot of stuff to get through tonight. And we got I'm pretty excited about it, man. Definitely. One for the ages. I want to give a shout out to Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Carolina Hemp Company, Lynettes Country BBQ, the Empire Concert Club and Bar, and Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery over there in Lancaster, Ohio. So, what have you been doing all week? I know what I've been doing all week. I'm getting ready for this damn show. It's been pretty awesome, man. It's been Ohio out the last couple days, and this time change has totally screwed me. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of pissed that we're the only country that still celebrates this whole daylight savings crap. It is definitely affecting the way I do business. What's going on? Then Falls the Sky hanging out live. Mr. Bill Gullion in the house. Mr. Sean Fitzpatrick from Carolina Hemp Company. What's going on, sir? And, I want to give a shout out to all of you who are hanging out tonight. And it's been an interesting week. On Tuesday, we went and so she's been mewing at me the whole time. Like, she come over here and mewed at me, and then she went over there and anyway. So so on Tuesday, I went and hung out with Then Falls the Sky for an awesome live stream. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, man, I did record it, but I went ahead and I did not. Oh yeah, so you want to see the cat that harasses me during my live show?
She just wants to be on the screen.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye with you. So I voted .mandolin.com threw an awesome thing together that included multiple bands from multiple states, and it was one of the coolest live stream things I think that I've ever been a part of, man. And, so they break it down state to state, and, they, like, for instance, Colorado, let's see, they have the Florida stage, the Georgia stage, the Adobe Radio, Iowa, Michigan, New England, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, Wisconsin. You get it. Whole bunch of stuff all under one website. And myself, Then Falls the Sky, my good friend Johnny Warner, and my man Adam Sines was over there hanging out with us. And, we really, I personally, I can't speak for any of the other guys, but I will say from my end, I was really, just excited to be a part of something larger than myself, to understand and be a part of music, is one thing, but to be brought in on such a huge scale of things where people are watching and people are interacting and things are happening, and it's a live deal where, anything can happen and anything can go wrong. We definitely learned a lot. And, it was pretty awesome to have such a cool production team and have great people. Then Falls the Sky took it right out of my mouth. It was really cool to be able to finally link up with these fellas because, we all talk about doing shows together. You know how it goes. You want to get out there and do music with these guys, or you want to be a part of something, but you can never quite get the schedules to line up. So I've always wanted to work with Johnny just from an audio standpoint. I've always wanted to work with Adam from a photography video standpoint, and I've really wanted just to be a part of Then Falls the Sky. I'm never gonna play an instrument. I'm never gonna be that patient. I'm just not a patient guy. I don't know, I do this, I'm pretty patient when it comes to this, but at the end of the day, it takes a lot of discipline, focus, determination, and a lot of skill I just don't have to put a bunch of energy into instruments and playing like Then Falls the Sky does, man. And it's really cool to sit back and watch those guys and girls, by the way. It's really cool to watch them, bust out and actually have fun doing what they do, and it's a great reminder of why we do what we do. At the end of the day, we are all we have. And so what I did, I went onto the website and I recorded the whole performance, at least Then Falls the Sky's performance. And I wish I would have went on and got everybody's, but man, that's a lot of video to record, and that's a lot of time. So each band, from what I gathered, had 30 minutes or so to do their thing. And so Chad and all the guys and girls from Then Falls the Sky were like, so this is what we want, this is what we're going to do, and this is our plan. So I would say for 2 months leading up to this event, we had talked about it, and Chad had mentioned it to me. And honestly, I'll be completely honest, I'll be the first one to admit, I didn't think that I was going to be, asked to come do it. I was totally stunned and blown away, honored and humbled to be a part of something like that. It's pretty badass. And, so having Johnny there and having Adam there and having the team that we brought together to do this, man, it was just awesome. When you walk into a room and you get that feeling oh, this is going to be fucking sick. That was the moment. Walking in there was oh yeah. As soon as I walked in the room and had my stuff, I was like, yeah, buddy. As a matter of fact, I woke up at 4 a.m. and didn't go back to sleep. Just tossed and turned all morning. I got up about, I don't know, I finally rolled out of bed after not sleeping about 6 o'clock, and already had everything loaded up the night before, because that's just how I roll. So I got everything loaded in the car, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is going to be awesome. And I had about an hour and a half drive or so, and for that entire hour and a half, I'm thinking of everything that could possibly go wrong. What should I be planning for? What should I have? And you know what? Nothing went wrong. I mean, there was a couple moments where, it was pretty crazy, when you walk in the room and you see Johnny there and you see Chad, you see the instruments, you see all the guys getting warmed up, doing their stretches, getting ready to go, And we're sitting there, and I got some awesome photos I posted on the MFP page if you haven't had a chance to check those out. And I got some interviews, what I call are like blooper views. I got a couple of interviews like on my phone. I got some footage from one of our cameras during the show, and I'm working on getting all that stuff handed out and get that divvied out and edited out. I'm gonna be up late tonight putting that stuff together. But when we did the live stream, it was funny because, you know, you never really, it's the little things. You think about all the big things, but then the little things, you're like, well, you know, everything went wrong, but nothing went wrong at the same time. I agree that. I think from my end, I was just really being hard on myself, you know, because it's never, when I set out to do projects, I never think about me. I'm always like, what can I do? What do I need to do? What should I do better? What can I do better? What did I do wrong then? So next time I don't make those same mistakes. And, you know, I think the only thing that I personally am mad about, like with myself, is like, I wish I would have had better cameras. Like, that was my thing. Like, from the video standpoint, professional standpoint, I wish I would have had better cameras, because there were some times where, like, the lighting and stuff like that really affected the camera views, so sometimes it did blur out a little bit. And, you know, so, like, that's just my professional, like, little tick, you know, like, oh, I want everything to be fine. And then right before we went live, I think we were panicking right up until about 7 minutes or so. With about 7 minutes left, we were able to get connected, get ready to go, and it went off like without a hitch. Like, you know, everything was awesome. The sound was there. Everything was there. And at the end of the day, after everything, we were wrapping up. We were getting ready to go, and all of us like had this idea. It was me, Chad, and Johnny sitting there, and Adam was hanging out, kind of off in the cut a little bit, and Oni was standing there. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, doing live streams. We were talking about, man, wow, you know, we should do more of this. Like, what can we do to do more of this? So, long story short, you might be seeing some cool stuff coming out from a few of us, because this ain't over. This is far from over. Like, us just doing this, it was great. And, you know, I have the video here. Basically, I went to the website, the ivoted.mandolin.com website, and the schedule is still up, everything is still up, but you can't access the videos because the timing ended. So you can still see all the stuff, and you can still go check out Then Falls the Sky, their setup that they had right there, and you can go check out thenfallsthesky.com and get yourself some merch and all that fun jazz. But I did go over and like window capture and record the performance, and I was trying to get it loaded up and queued up for tonight's show so that you guys could see it. So I had trouble getting that to work, but what I'm going to do, I believe I'm going to take the recording and you know, jazz it up a little bit, and I'm going to, with Then Falls the Sky's permission, we're going to put it together and try to get it back out to the people, because there were some people that were like, man, I was really bummed I didn't get a chance to see it. It was on a Tuesday and I had to work, and I you know, this or that, and life happens, which prevents you from being able to see the things you really want to see. And that's not what we're about here at Music Familia Productions, because we love you and we love what we do, and after all, it is music family shows, right? So with that being said, we're going to jazz that up. I got some awesome little interviews that I'm really excited about. Like, they were just real quick, like, boop, and I threw my phone up. So shout out to everybody who did interviews, just quick little, you know, blooper views or whatever you want to call them, quick interviews, shout outs and all that fun jazz, man. And then we got a chance to do some more stuff. We did a Q&A with the guys and with everybody. I still feel really bad. because I, as I always do, I involve the family, and the kids were there, and I wanted to include all the kids and kind of get the kids' take on it, because they were jamming out while everybody else was jamming out, so me being a dad, I just naturally was like, hey, and so we got a rousing rendition of Let It Go from one of the awesome kids hanging out there, and you guys can go check out the Then Falls the Sky YouTube channel if it's not taken down. You guys can check it out there. It's pretty awesome. But tonight is about music, and it's about time that we get into some new stuff this week. And with that being said, I got some 8-pound pressure tonight. I got a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna stretch into my blues trade tonight. I didn't think you guys knew about this, but I love blues. I've been a huge fan of blues since I was a kid, and Stevie Ray Vaughan was one of my all-time favorite guitarists, and so tonight's going to be a little bit of everything more than normal. And so going through, I also have a brand new lyric video from 8-Pound Pressure. Gonna throw that shit at you too. And let's see, what else? We got horoscopes, we got this, that, a little bit of everything. Also, I want to give a shout out to Miss Kelly Bowman. So Gift of Light Expo, it's going down November 7th and 8th, and it's at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. Looks like Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to be in Hilliard. And you guys can head over there. I got a special message from Kelly right here. She says, "Hey everyone, come support our expo this weekend, which is been zoned retail. We're going to find the most amazing exotic gifts while shopping at the Gift of Light Expo. Our merchants and vendors have so much to offer. You'll be amazed. Admission has been cut to $10 for this year's event for 2020. You don't even need a coupon this time, and this fee will include your classes and seminars held every hour on the hour by our amazing speakers from around the whole area. We need your support more than ever now." And Callie says, "Much love and hope to see you at the show." So, as I always do, I want to show some love and support and get that message out there as well. And so, what else before we get into too much? I got some shout-outs to give, because today is some mofos' birthdays. And so I want to get those out of the way, too. My man Joseph Randall, happy birthday, brother. And he's not naming his age because he's like 100, but happy birthday to him. Shelly Shells, Gillenwater, happy birthday to you. Fallon Lindsay, Cummings Brian, Gary Shearer, Mike York, happy birthday to all y'all mofos out there. Also, coming up in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be hanging out with the Drifter Kings at their studio. It's going to be pretty banging. I'm excited about this, man. Another one of those opportunities to get out and see somebody else's studio, see somebody else's way of practice, way of life. It's going to be fun to be watching for that. And sure, why not? Let's just kick this off right now. We got some right here, some Bad Influence Band. And these guys are from Germantown, Maryland. And I dig these guys, man. And all the blues that you're going to hear tonight are from older cats. So expect a more professional vibe and sound from what you're going to hear tonight. I'm really excited about it. You guys should be too. So let's get into this right now. This song is called Got What You Need. And this is brand new on AntmanVs. Never been heard before. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. We'll break it down when we come back. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff tonight, man. Get ready for it. It's election week, and shit is getting crazy, and I'm not talking about political tonight, so don't ask me. And one thing I will say, though, is that no matter who you voted for, no matter who you support, I'm not going to hate you, I'm not going to unfriend you, and I'm not going to, bash you for your beliefs. So you don't have to worry about all that. Let's get into this right now. Got What You Need.
You got the booty, you got the back, got the bottom. Got the diamond, got the money, got the flow. And that's enough for me. 'Cause you got what I want, baby. But I got what you need. What you need. 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 I got what you need.
What if I told you 90 days ago my life was in darkness? Too broke to purchase a canvas with dreams of being an artist. For Aubrey's tale I was in it. Dropped my first single 2 weeks after I was evicted. What if I told you it's the brokenness that makes me so heartless? If I told you I was raped but never pressed charges? I said I hate to admit I'd give it all back just to forget. But I remember everything. Yeah, I remember everything. I remember everything. I remember everything. Said I remember all the pain just like it was yesterday. Now I'm finally letting go of all the things I shouldn't say. I remember everything. Yeah. What if I told you I was in and out of 10 different schools? Overweight, so I got bullied by the kids that were cool. What if I told you I got beat up by the man of my dreams? I was married and divorced before I turned 19. I fought for men I don't need. My heart been broke so many times, don't know who to believe. Except me. You didn't love me till I signed my deal, so stop telling me that time's gon' heal. 'Cause I remember everything. Yeah, I remember everything. I remember everything. I remember everything. Said I remember all the pain just like it was yesterday. Now I'm finally letting go of all the things I shouldn't say. I remember everything. Yeah. What if I told you about the insecurities that I felt? Lack of self-esteem, I've never been proud of myself. And don't be acting like you know me. I'm haunted by the old me. 'Cause I remember everything. Yeah, I remember everything. I remember everything. I remember everything. Said I remember all the pain just like it was yesterday. Now I'm finally letting go of all the things I shouldn't say. I remember everything. Yeah.
Looking for the best music for your videos? Then you should check out Art.
I've never been nowhere outside of my home. I'm a slave to these streets. I have nowhere to roam. I've never been nowhere. I've never seen the world. I've never met a friend. I've never had a girl. It's time for a change, and this time it can't be the same. And this time I gotta say, in this time, and this time, and this time, it must be the day. And this time I'll make my own way, 'cause this time I gotta say, in this time, and this time, yes, I've been on a plane, but never first class. Mama sat on the train and got a push latch. No, I can't complain about the hood life. Someday I just wanna live a good life. Wanna sleep in a room that has a mattress. Be a rock star, maybe date an actress. Never grip the wheel behind a Cadillac. Just my skateboard, guitar, and my backpack. It's time for a change, and this time it can't be the same. And this time I gotta say, in this time, in this time, in this time, it must be the day. In this time I make my own way. In this time I gotta say, in this time, wanna see the world and shop in Italy. European girls, they really tickle me. But really I'm cool with no attention. But I bet it'd be cool with lots of Benjamins. Lots of Benjamins. Why lots of Benjamins? With lots of Benjamins, maybe then we can all be friends again. It's time for a change, and this time it can't be the same. And this time I gotta say, in this time, in this time, in this time, it must be the day. In this time I make my own way. In this time I gotta say, in this time, in this time, in this time, it's time for
Undefeated, cosign, don't need it. If I tell you that I fuck with you, it's cause I fucking mean it. Them bitches wanted war, but they retreated. I raised hell, they deleted. Try to check me, I'll check your balances. Hit you where it hurts and sit and laugh about the damages. Got a squad of supporters that'll dismantle shit. I love them all, hashtag savages. It's time to put the church rumors to rest. He's with a beautiful woman who deserves respect. And that's that on that. People love to stir shit up till shit hits back. I'm a different breed than you bitches. They digging deep in my business. They wanna see me diminish. The jealousy is so endless. Roll the dice and keep speaking about me senseless till they find your ass sleeping with fishes, bitches. Welcome to the swamp.
to mention you. I'd rather bleed you out and let you scab before I pick at you. This motherfucker mentioning sad, thinking this alligator won't come out and get in his ass. Always talking shit but quick to throw a brick in his dash. I was more of a man than you and I was 6.5. Gotta teach you a lesson, you was pressing your luck. I'm a career in the bitch, I can't stress it enough. It's impressive how your music all impressively sucks. Your fucking fan base couldn't fill the bed of my truck. Started going through your numbers, they depressing as fuck. They look good, but there's a couple things that's effing it up. If I take away all them collabs you cut, your streaming revenue would calculate to less than $1. You network with a lot of dudes, all of them end up hot at you. I'm murdering a zombie cause Adam in church bodied you. You got the heart of a cockatoo. When everyone was getting at you, I felt bad and got with you. Like when Justin had you deep in that hole, I helped you out. I got a soft spot for people that's slow. And by slow, I mean dumbass dumb. Got hit with a skill shot and still thinks he won. This ain't my kill shot, this a half-ass slap. You threw your shots on Instagram, I'm throwing my shots back. Now toodaloo before I lose my cool and really go in. Your best bet is to hush and not discuss it again. Cause if I ever have to come back to it, I have Art and Simba hitting pause after every bar when they react to it. Now leave it alone, you find yourself in Gator water, you ain't making it home, bitch. Welcome to the swamp.
Tell you again, you've really gone too far this time. It just seems to me that you can't help but to just be mean. Why can't you ever treat me right? You use your words in such destructive ways, yeah. And shoot your venom like a shotgun in my face. You blow it like a stone where I never can find a safe for. Why can't you ever treat me right? Known better when I first saw you. Lies and bolts always blind my eyes. Loving you's been like doing hard labor with parole that has been denied. I give you all my love, every atom of my soul. But it's never good enough for you. You say it just one more, and in my face you slam the door. Why can't you ever treat me right? Now I'm gonna play my guitar. Too long. gonna end, yeah. Go back to your other man. I'm gonna set my tears on fire, 'cause it ain't worth crying over you. Why can't you ever treat me right? Why can't you ever treat me right?
Man, I love that song. That's from my man David Fields right there. Why can't you ever treat me right? Brand new stuff on AntmanVs. What's going on? Music Familia, having fun tonight? I know we've been jamming through all kinds of different music, from blues to rock to metal to this to that. It's been fun. What do you guys think so far? About 5 minutes in front of 10 o'clock. Before I get too far along, I want to show you this fun little stuff here. So this, my friends, I'm going to lean in right here. This is Carolina hemp, or Colorado hemp honey, as a matter of fact. And this is a raw relief kind of honey. It's a full spectrum hemp supplement, all mixed up into raw honey. It's pretty badass. And I've been gracious enough to get this from Carolina Hemp Company. My man Sean and Cheryl over there taking care of me. I love them so much. You know, when you are in the kind of business that I'm in, you're not used to support. You're not used to, you know, you put a lot in and you don't get a lot back. Basically what I'm saying. But you know what, man, with the sponsors that I have and the people that I have, it's more than just business. It's family, you know? And we look out for each other, we take care of each other, man. And if it wasn't for my sponsors, if it wasn't for all of you guys, man, out there, I wouldn't know what to do. So I appreciate everybody, and I love you guys so much, man. And I love it when Sean hits me up and says, hey, I got something new. He keeps me in the loop with what he's got going on. And, man, there's some killer stuff coming from Carolina Hemp Company. And honestly, if you haven't been over to Carolina Hemp Company, you need to check them out for sure, man. Because, yeah, just need to do that. But, then follows this guy, says, it happens, man, but that's why I always appreciate those that do give that support back so much. Exactly! You know? Exactly. That's what it's all about, man. So, do yourself a favor. Head over to Carolina Hemp Company. Make sure you guys show some love. CHC-Columbus.com. And, yeah, get yourself some honey for that tea. Or, you know, if you're not sweet enough, just dab some honey on it. All right, so I was going through the news, man, and you know, this one really fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. This one really got me. So a toddler who was released from the hospital after drinking toilet cleaner died. A 2-year-old British girl was rushed to a hospital when she began vomiting a bright pink fluid after swallowing toilet cleaner, but was declared well enough to be discharged a week before she died, according to the inquest. Arietta Grace Barnett cried, "Ow, mommy, help me," after ingesting a toxic substance while playing with her 4-year-old sister at their home in the village of Sainsbury. And you know, the toddler's mom rushed her to Southampton General Hospital, which discharged her with potential gastritis. And she was readmitted when she vomited blood and had a nosebleed, according to the outlet. She died later that day after suffering cardiac arrest. Arietta Grace is believed to have swallowed a toilet duck capsule upstairs while her mom was downstairs, according to the coroner report. And she said it was unclear why the substance the girl threw up was pink when the capsule she was suspected to have swallowed was blue-green. And the coroner also said the mother, Lucy Cook, had pink hair at the time of the incident, but had told doctors she had no hair dye on the premises. She went on to say, Dr. Nicola Taverlin went on to say that we couldn't make sense of why the vomit was bright pink. pediatrician at the hospital said that at the inquest, adding that products that look like sweets will attract children to play with them. And the doctor said that although Arietta Grace continued to have difficulty consuming fluids and food at the hospital, she later stopped vomiting and appeared to improve, and that's why they sent her home. You know, I don't really know. You know, as a dad, like that reaches into my dad side, and you know, us good parents, us parents who give a shit, are like fuming right now. You know. Oh man, I got something else for you too from Michigan. So, the Michigan AG asks residents to stop telling staff to shove Sharpies up their butts. This is pretty interesting. The Michigan Attorney General pleaded with residents of the state to stop telling her staff to shove Sharpies up their butts on Thursday. Attorney General Dana Nessel made the plea in the tweet Thursday after a state judge tossed a lawsuit by the Trump campaign that sought to suspend ballot counting in the state. Dear members of the public, please stop harassing and threatening. Please stop making harassing and threatening calls to my staff. They are kind, hardworking public servants just doing their jobs. Asking them to shove Sharpies in their uncomfortable places is never appropriate and is a sad commentary on the state of our nation, she added. A number of Trump supporters have bought into a conspiracy theory that ballots filled out with a Sharpie marker wouldn't be counted because of the ink. The theory is baseless, by the way, for the record, according to election officials, but all major television networks and other news outlets across the country have called Michigan for Joe Biden, despite Trump's attempt to win the state through legal action. And, yeah, so the next time you want to get on somebody's skin, just tell them to shove a Sharpie up their butt. Yeah, that's... Woo! Great. Oh, man. Also, so, you know, I was going through looking at stuff, and I'm not going to get all political tonight, but I am going to touch on some topics. And coming up, I'm going to be talking about a bunch of issues that have been going on. A terrifying arsenal of weapons was confiscated with some ongoing riots and protests on Wednesday. And some improvised explosive devices and some other things. We're going to be getting into that in a little bit. And I got something right here, though, from my boys. You're going to love this. Ascent Like Wolves has a brand new song called Eastern Lights. We're going to bust into that right now. Hey, by the way, next week, I'm going to try to get my man Johnny Warner in here for an interview. He's going to come hang out. We're going to talk about what it's like to be a sound engineer. He's going to give us some insight behind the scenes and what it takes for him to do what he does so awesomely. And it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to take some phone calls. If you guys want to call in and harass the guy, we can do that as well. But in the meantime, we're going to check out this from my boys. We'll be right back after this. Hey, what's up? It's Ant-Man from Familia Productions here to tell you about Carolina Hemp Company. Established in 2014, Carolina Hemp Company is bringing balance through hemp. Whole-spectrum hemp extracts, organic hemp flour, topicals, and edibles, along with the best hemp education you can get. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and experience the difference at Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Located at 5212 North High Street, Suite A, Columbus, Ohio 43214, or call 614-987-5885. Check out chc-columbus.com today for more information and ways to order online. Our future looks a little more hempful every day. And tell Sean and Cheryl Ant-Man sent you. You won't regret it. On this, I swear. What's going on? Music Familia hanging out live, Ant-Man versus. Hey, I want to let you guys know about this little competition that's going on. You have an opportunity to win Black Sabbath. Looks like the bassist, Geezer Butler, has some solo albums, and if you join this competition, you have an opportunity to win them. Looks like Black Sabbath bassist Geezer Butler is to reissue 3 solo albums. Looks like Plastic Planet from 95, Black Science from 97, and Homework from 2005 to be made available on vinyl for the first time ever. Vinyl and CDs out October 30th via BMG. And the 90s, for those of you who are old enough to remember, the 90s were a testing time for many of the rock iconic leaders of the 70s. The nostalgia era that is now an industry of its own had yet to really come to prominence, and to many of the musicians who were there at rock's dawn were left floundering as the new decade rolled around. And an initiative to basically find a fresh wave of alternative rock dominated the music world, as you remember. None of these fazed Black Sabbath bassist Geezer Butler, however, who, as chief master of the heavy metal organators, Heavyweight, Bottom End, and the lyrics that gave voice to the monolithic riffs that the band made their trademark with, didn't rest on his laurels and created 3 solo albums to forward-thinking new music throughout those years. In 95, saw the release of his first solo album, Plastic Planet. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. Followed in 97 by Black Science, with Homework completing the trilogy in 2005. All 3 albums are now being made available for the first time ever on vinyl, with both CD and LP using newly updated cover art, and will be available on October, well, actually is already available on October 30th. And it looks like, returning in 97 with Black Science, you know, the originally released this time under the name Geezer. This album saw Butler once again working with drummer Dean Castellano and guitarist Pedro House. And, you know, this is pretty cool, man. You have an opportunity to pre-order the albums, or I'm going to actually give you the link here, and you can click on this link and you can go over and you can join the competition. In the top right hand corner you'll see competition. You click on that and you get signed up, and you guys can join in on the fun and see what you can come up with. Who knows, maybe you might win some stuff. Also, so it turns out that Justin Bieber's spiritual mentor has been fired from megachurch over moral failures. Carl Lentz has been fired from his position at the Hillsong Church, East Coast, due to moral failures, it turns out. Lentz first became pastor of the New York branch of Hillsong in 2010 and quickly rose in popularity in the church. He became a close spiritual confidant to Bieber several years ago, and the singer briefly lived with Lentz in 2014. He also guided Bieber after his breakup from Selena Gomez in 2017. Now, according to the megachurch founder, Brian Houston, Lentz, who's 41, has been terminated from his position in a move that was done in the best interests of everyone, including Pastor Carl. Today, Hillsong Church East Coast advised our congregation that we have terminated the employment of Pastor Carl Lentz. Houston explained in a statement obtained by People that this action was not taken lightly. He added that Lentz's firing come after ongoing discussions in relation to leadership issues and breaches of trust, plus a recent revelation in moral failures, insisting it would not be appropriate to go further into why Lentz was fired. We thank Pastor Carl and his wife Laura for the way they have served faithfully and sacrificially since the start of the Hillsong NYC, and for their contributing so significantly to the countless lives that we've been transformed for Jesus Christ through this ministry, Houston went on to add. Now, here's the thing. They have the heart for people, and he goes on to say that they have the heart for people and that we're confident that after time of rest and restoration, God will use Carl in another way outside of Hillsong Church. In terminating his tenure, we in no way want to diminish the good work that he did here. Now, the reason why he was fired was because he was caught cheating on his wife with a very, very, very much younger girl than his wife. And it was caught on security camera at the church. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just going to leave that right here. And you can do with it what you want. But, when you're 41, I feel like, I don't know, I'm going to be 40 real soon. I feel like when you get to a certain age, there's just some things you should know not to do. And bringing somebody so much younger than you into your office or into the church and do those kinds of things and not think you're not going to get caught. God's always watching. And so's Big Brother. Let's get into this right now. Brand new stuff from my boys, 8 Pound Pressure. You're going to love this stuff. We got a brand new lyric video for you. Let's do this.
In the evening, right before the sun goes down, I hear the cry of a lonely dove, and it always brings me down.
Paul's Nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and the friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Man, I cannot wait to get back to live music. Hang out at Paul's Nightclub. I miss Janine. Everybody down there. Good place. Good place to hang out. So, that was a little snippet of Hurricane Ruth. I'm going to be doing an interview with her coming up here real soon. And she's from St. Louis, Missouri. She's really old school, man. Like, old school. And I really like what she has to offer. And I reached out to her. And be watching for that in the next couple weeks. I'm going to be doing an interview with her. I wanted to give you a little snippet of what she sounds like so you can have an idea what to expect when she comes on the show. Mr. Mark Stapleton, I'm putting you on blast, bro. I know you're working on new stuff, and I want it. The second I have it in my mitts, bro. Looks like New Year's Eve is now release date for the new Sever It All, and first of the year for Godbend. Well, alright. I guess, Mark. It's all good, man. Put in that good work. And then I'll catch you guys for an interview and when you guys get ready to let that go. It's 10:24. If today's your birthday, then happy motherfucking birthday. Let's jump into these horoscopes, shall we? How can you best succeed over the coming year? By vowing to dedicate yourself to number one goal and refusing to give up on no matter what the odds. The universe will certainly test you, but if you pass the test, the rewards will be truly spectacular. Aquarius. Even if you're short of cash, there are still ways to get the things you need. Before you do, though, you should go through that needs list and see if you can cross out a few items. Most of them are luxuries you can live without. Pisces, sometimes it's simply impossible to ignore people who are saying stupid things, much as you might like to. Before you start criticizing them, though, make sure your own words can be backed up with facts. Otherwise, you could end up sounding stupid too. Aries, you don't like it when other people get assertive. That's your job, right? And because of that, there may be a bit of tension in the air today. Not to react if someone gets too domineering. It could be that is what they're hoping you will do. So be mindful, Aries. Don't stick a Sharpie in your butt. Taurus, you'll have to do something special that doesn't exactly enthrall you. But if you do it well, you will earn yourself some much needed points with people who matter. And you won't be the first on their list next time. There's a dirty job to be done. You'll be like, third. Gemini, you're in no mood to take no for any answer, right? And hopefully others won't try to stop you moving towards your goal. If they do get in the way, the results could be unpleasant. As far as you are concerned, obstructions are there to be smashed through, right? I agree. Cancers. You may find it difficult to control your emotions today, but in a way that could be a good thing in that you have been keeping your more negative feelings bottled up inside for too long. It's time to set them free and free yourself as well. Leo, you'll be in an adventurous mood today, and that's great, but take care of that in your desire to see new places and meet new people. You don't stray too far from where you feel safest. Even a Leo needs to know there's a clear route back home. Virgo, my fellow Virgos, you're going to love this. Some days are made for taking it easy, and this appears to be one of them. So don't push yourself too hard. If most of the efforts you make are in one way or another undermined by other people, then why bother making an effort at all? Libra, refuse to accept second best over the next 24 hours, even if it means you have to compete with people who think they have a divine right to lead and expect you to follow. Libra is a cardinal sign, which means you follow no one but yourself. Scorpio, the best way to get what you want is to pull a few strings from behind the scenes, something you have a talent for. You need to be aware, though, that someone else, maybe another Scorpio, will be pulling a different set of strings. Life can and could get very interesting real fast. Sagittarius, if you feel you need to have words with a workmate or a friend today, then do so, but move on quickly. This is a very good day to clear the air, but to do that efficiently and effectively, you must be brutally honest without being needlessly offensive, if that's even possible. Last but not least, Capricorns. You need to remind yourself today, Capricorn, that winning isn't everything. And if you fail to recognize that fact, the universe will find ways to remind you instead. By all means, compete with your rivals, but make sure you play by the rules, even if they don't. Those are your horoscopes, powered by Carolina Hemp Company. Check them out, che-columbus.com. Got some awesome deals going on right now. Make sure you guys check them out as well. We got some killer music coming up here, man. I got some brand new stuff we're getting ready to load up here. And I got something from my girl Stormy Lee. I think you're going to enjoy that. And we're going to jump in to one of our locals here. And I'm going to show some love. Now, I've been going through my whole list this evening. We've been playing blues, rock, metal, all kinds of different stuff, man. And I'm going to jump into a little bit of metal right here real quick. And this band is out of our own neck of the woods. They're called Pallid Eyes. Dublin, Ohio. If you haven't had a chance, check them out. They're brand new. Literally. They're brand new. Like, new. Okay? And so, you need to find them on Facebook, man, and show them some love. They are trying to make good music, and we're going to give them a shot right here live on the show. And I want your honest opinion in the chat, what you think of these guys. We're going to load this up right now. This song is called Monster, and this is brand new from Pallid Eyes out of Dublin, Ohio. Our own backyard. Let's do this.
Everybody's tries to push me to the ground. Everybody tries to cast me out. I try to make these feelings go away. They only leave me when I stop. Wrap your hands around my
Cock American herbal flavored whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American herbal flavored whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American herbal flavored whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ.
Getting it up out the mud. Why you talking all that shit? Boy, you know you better quit. We're all here just to have some fun. Cause we smoking homegrown and we party all night long. Ain't no other way to be. Yeah, we get it how we live and we rollin' big spliffs. All the boys wanna ride with me. Here we go, do-si-do. This shit, I got the bass that never quits. All your friends, yeah, they wish they could. They hit me on my phone and they wanna take me home. Cause you told them that my love was good. But I get it on my own and you know I'm full grown. That's how I gotta be. While I'm sitting on my throne, I can give a dog a bone. All the boys wanna ride with me. Here we go, do-si-do. Grab your partner, come on, let's go. Ain't no time now, don't be slow. Now you get to watch me drop it low. Here we go, do-si-do. Come on now, don't be slow. Boy, don't you wanna ride? Grab my hand, don't be shy. Come on, boy, you're not tied. Boy, don't you wanna ride? Yeah, 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 yeah. Boy, don't you wanna ride? Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna have a good time.
get me pistol, hold shotgun and some shells. I'm gonna get me pistol, hold shotgun and some shells. I got something to prove. Woo-hoo, I'm gonna raise some hell. Have my buddy on. Why come he acting chill? Well, he say I'll go back to Memphis. I'm going back today. Well, now, woo-hoo, he went Memphis back today. Saw that man on the roadside singing, meet me back in Tennessee. Saw that man on the roadside singing, get me back in Tennessee. Woo-hoo, all the daddy, all the baby come, they wanna ride with me. Well, Don, you go to Hollywood, get on your silver screen. Well, go to Hollywood, darling, get your beat screen. Well, I'm gonna sit right here, woo-hoo, I hope you're thinking of me. You were 17, teeny beauty queen. Well, you were teeny beauty queen. Now you ain't got your purse. Woo-hoo, you ain't got no money.
Hey, what's going on, Music Familia? So, before we get into some other music, I want to let you guys know that Frightening Metal Fest is coming up in Tatertown, Williamsburg, Ohio. Then Falls the Sky is going to be out there, and a bunch of other bands. It's going to be pretty awesome, man. Make sure you guys get out there to support some local music. If you have a band, know a band, are a band, if you're interested in getting promoted or supported, reach on out to yours truly. By the way, also check out our website, mfpforlife.com, if you haven't already. Waiting on some brand new merch coming from Shamrock Printing. Going to be pretty awesome. And also, if you have music videos, or Spotify links, you go ahead and drop them. AntmanVs at musicfamiliaproductions.com. We'll let you guys know that all that stuff is right there for you. So, you know, if you got shows coming up and you need promotions or stuff like that, man, it's all pretty affordable. And depending on how long you need your show promoted for, we can work all that out as well. As low as $5 for your show promotions. So that means all your shows will go on my shows, and we'll support each other and power through. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get back into some music right now. I got something brand new for you guys right now. This is from my man Tom McDonald. I think you're gonna really like this. I know a lot of my fans, a lot of people that watch the show love Tom McDonald, and to my knowledge, Tom even watches my show from time to time, so that's pretty exciting. So let's check this out right now. This song's called Cancer.
Everybody knows someone who's sick. 40% will get cancer. Only half's gonna live. Your mom and your dad and your sister stand inside a room, and someone won't survive it. Do you hope it isn't you? I swear that cancer has a cure, but they're refusing to make it. They've done like 40 years of research, 90 billion in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing ribbons for ages. Why are people still going through radiation? It's crazy. $100 billion industry, they can't afford to end it, and nobody wants to die. Our only option is to spend it. We'd give anything to stick around for just another second. Give a fortune to the doctors who promise they can extend it. The profits are astronomical, the hospitals and the clinics are filling coffins with dollars. It's awful, let's just admit it. We're all human, we'll keep fighting cause it's how we survive. But it's scary cause we don't know where we'll go when we die. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are fire. if you don't have your health. All the money in the world doesn't help. The good might go to heaven and the bad might go to hell, but no one wants to leave here, you can tell. And cancer touches everyone, it's in our genetics. And our world's become so toxic, it's all carcinogenic. We've polluted the water, the air, the food we're ingesting is full of hormones and poison. Our population's infected. They sell us cigarettes and liquor, built a business on addictions. We've been paying them to kill ourselves, we're dying to keep living. It's the system, it's a prison, we keep trying to beat it. We get cancer from keeping all of our demons a secret. And our insurance don't cover the things we need to defeat it. And even if it does, then we might die from the treatment. Our best defense is living like we do not know what cancer is. Fight it if you have it and pray that there's something after this. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are a fighter when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart. You won't know how to be brave till you choose to fight when you're afraid. And you can't experience strength till you struggle to carry the weight. And you won't know why you have faith till you look the devil in his face. And you don't know what you can take till you realize you didn't break. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are a fighter when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart.
Music Familia production, world premiere.
We go through life, no end in sight. There's a pain deep inside my brain. Which way to go? No one knows. Don't need this stress. Pinch, pull, and press. I don't need this. I don't want this. I can't use this. It's not fair, but no one cares. I breathe the air, but I'm still there. It's in my way. What can I say? Still have this stress, so I digress. I don't need this. Don't want this. I can't use this. Please take it away. Please take it away. infected my mind one too many times. If I see you, I won't see it through. 'Cause you do it for me, I'ma do it for you. Stay out of sight. Fatal attraction infected my mind one too many times. If I see you, I won't see it through. 'Cause you do it for me, I'ma do it for you.
It's the end of the world, we all know so well. Don't try to run and hide, be scared. Let it all in, so take a deep breath and exhale all your fear that you've held in for years. How does it feel to be locked inside of your own self, be locked inside of your own self? You try to hide. Oh. If this is the end and it's all over, hope you've had time to think things over. Never you see the sunshine upon your face. This is all you wanted, right? You're so introverted. It's fucking sad. Time to punch out the time clock. Our shift is over now. Control's absolute. Dancing on our graves. With the blood money they have made. And dancing on our graves. With the blood money they have made. So let the end begin, nothing lasts forever. But just for one last time, let's light the night. So let the end begin, nothing lasts forever. But just for one last time, let's light the night like it's a funeral. Fire, fire, fire. Funeral, fire, fire, fire. Funeral, fire, 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 fire. Funeral, fire, 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 fire. Funeral.
That's my boys acknowledging right there with Funeral Pyre. They got something coming up here at the end of November with my boys from Ironhead Inc. going down to the Dolphin Lounge. Be watching for that as well. we're about ready to get out the door, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody who come in and hang out with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. And if you haven't already, you can tune in to my show. If you missed today's show on YouTube, then you guys can always find me wherever you listen to your podcasts, Spotify, Google, iTunes, and iHeart, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Deezer, all over the Apple as well. So you guys can go over and find me over there if you guys want to catch a replay or catch the show or whatever. Also do that. I want to give a shout out to everybody, let everybody know that all the music videos aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists, musicians who create these works. You can find us on Facebook, Music Familia Productions. Also, I want to let you guys know that, at the end of the day, man, we are all we have. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize our YouTube channel. Once we are able to monetize our YouTube channel, the money that we receive, which isn't going to be millions or even hundreds of dollars, it's just going to be small amounts here and there. But we hope to raise funds to be able to give back to our community and show love where it belongs. We need to start looking out for each other. And like I said before, you'll hear me say it more than once, we are all we have at the end of the day. And, I want to leave you guys with Ant-Man's quote of the day for you guys. There is no time for cut and dry monotony. There is time for work and time for love, and that leaves no other time. Make sure you guys focus on what you guys want. Get out there and make it happen. I want to give a shout out to all the artists, musicians who support me and allow me to play their music. Thank you guys so much, man. Next week, I'm hoping to be able to have Johnny Warner up in here. We're going to be talking about music and talking about all kinds of fun stuff. We'll be chopping up a little bit. And to give you guys the opportunity to call in, talk to Johnny, and weigh in on some topics as well. We're going to bring the Ant-Man versus phone back next week, so you guys are going to be able to call back into the shows and stuff like that. I kind of took it away for a while because, honestly, nobody was really taking advantage of it, and I'm not going to offer something nobody wants. So, with that being said, anyway, shout out to my sponsors and everybody out there, Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Carolina Hemp Company. Make sure you guys go to chc-columbus.com. Check them out as well. Also, Lynettes Country BBQ, the Empire Concert Club and Bar up there in Akron. My man Eric holding it down. And my man Rich Regal, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, richregal740.com. And let's see. What else? I think that's about it, man. It's 11 o'clock. I am getting out of here. By the way, I still have all those little mini interviews that I did with the crew from Then Falls the Sky from our live stream. I'm going to get all those edited up and I get those posted up. Sorry, Chad, I have not gotten those posted as fast as I would have liked. I've been busy being dad. But, all right, guys, I love you guys. Thanks for doing what you do as artists, musicians. I'm Ant-Man. I am out the door. Get out there, support local music, support local business, and remember, it starts and ends with you. Have a great rest of your night.